Hello, everybody. Let me do the countdown, and then we'll get started. I get time for the audience to start coming. Hello, Corey Davis here. Today I'm doing an interview. He's I'm gonna let him tell you who he is and everything. I'm gonna bring him in. His name is CEDRIC SYDNOR.
Hi, everyone.
Okay. Um, and also out there, if y'all want to ask questions, you can. Okay. Trying to some people, my people not coming in yet. Trying to give them time to come in. They usually come in.
Okay.
But when they come in, we're doing after the countdown. So how was your day today?
It was good. It was interesting. I went to a cheerleading competition. Um, it was very interesting. Had to be over 400 people there, going in and out, and you pay a lot of money, and I saw my granddaughter, and she performed for every bit of 2 minutes, and that was it, and we were out of there. So very interesting.
Okay. I got two people now. YTC. This is okay. We got people coming in now. David Corona. Hello, how you doing? He said can't wait for this one. What's up, Corey? Damian Lee. What's up? What's up, Corey? Just hearing this in the background. Okay, if you feel like you want to ask some questions, you can, audience. Um, while editing. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. How what um how can people follow you? Where they can follow you and what's your name and
Well, you can actually follow me on Facebook. It's my name, Cedric, CEDRIC, SYDNOR, SYDNOR. I'm a coach. I have a coaching page, and it's SEDFly12. C as in Charlie, ED as in David, F as in Frank, LY 12. You can follow me that way as well.
okay. What NFL football team do you like and how did you become a fan? How long have you been a fan?
Okay, I live in Sacramento, but I'm originally from the East Coast, a small town called Sandusky, Ohio. And when I was young, I had a conversation with my dad, and he told me that he likes Steelers. So I think I was maybe about 7 years old, and I started liking them. And I've liked them since then.
Okay. And so you started when you was a kid.
Seven. I was 7 years
7 years
old. Yeah, that was 50 years ago.
Okay. Are you the only sibling in your family are all Steelers fans or
Well, it's funny you should mention that. I am one of 15 siblings. And out of the 15 siblings, only myself and my older brother Jerry, who passed away in 1989, I'm sorry. He was the Steeler fan, but everyone else, they are Niner, Raider, Cowboy, Redskin fans.
Okay. What about Madrid?
Medrick, my twin brother, my identical twin brother, is a Cowboys fan.
Cowboys.
He's been one since he was 7 years old. So the time I was choosing the Steelers, he chose the Cowboys
Hmm.
because he liked Roger Staubach back then.
Okay. What was your greatest game you ever saw that stuck out to you?
The greatest game I ever saw was the immaculate. Um, well, the catch that Franco Harris had made. It was actually an easy catch. We tend to forget that all he did was pick up a scoop, but the drama that followed it, and um, because it carried us into the playoffs. I think that was a very, very interesting game as far as the Steelers was concerned. But the best game I've ever seen was when well, it's really dating myself. I watched the Cowboys play, and quarterback named Clint Longley came in to replace Roger Staubach, and he threw a bomb to Drew Pearson, and he just made a this crazy catch, and they won the game. So yeah, the as far as the Steelers are concerned, that's my favorite game. But my the favorite game of all time was when Clint Longley did that.
Did you ever play football or coach football or any other sports? Because I hear that you coach basketball and baseball.
Yeah, I coach. I did play. I played in high school. I was a quarterback in high school, and I do coach. I coach basketball. I've coached softball. I coached football, but it was in the Navy when I coached football. But it was more like an intramural team. But I did play in high school, and I remember I was I was also a kick returner, and I remember running the ball, and someone nicked me on the side, and it was the worst feeling I've ever felt in my life. They call them stingers, and I stopped playing. After that, it was like I'm not playing this game anymore. That hurt too bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped playing football, and I went on to playing basketball and running track.
Okay. Um. Okay. What four players would you put on Mountain Rushmore? They could be current players or old players.
I would say number one is Tom Brady. I'm not a Patriots fan, nor really was I a Tom Brady fan, but I'm a fan of the truth. And I really believe that anyone who says that he's not the greatest quarterback of all time is not really watching football. So Tom Brady would be on that list. I will put Barry Sanders on that list. He's the greatest running back, I believe, of all time. And then I believe I will put, see, when you say Mount Rushmore, I'm thinking offense, but then you can think defense as well. But I'm just going to go with offensive players. Put, I will put Ray Guy. He's the greatest punter to ever punt. He's a Raider, and nobody's been able to do what he's done. Well, no, well, I probably wouldn't put him on Mount Rushmore, but he definitely should be um, known. I will put okay Brady, and then Barry Sanders. It's going to have to be quarterbacks, and then I will put Peyton Manning on there. I think he's the second greatest quarterback to ever play, and then I will put Jerry Rice, most definitely Jerry Rice. So two quarterbacks and a running back and a receiver.
Okay, YTC said he would put Officer Mount, Baltimore, Brady, Montana, Sanders, Jerry Rice.
Yes.
He's a New York fan. Okay, now we'll do it a little bit different. I didn't specific say to. I'm talking about Steelers.
Oh, for Seelers.
Yeah,
Oh, Mount Rushmore
I'm
for
sorry, I
Seelers.
wasn't specific.
Oh, that's easy. Um, Terry Bradshaw, uh, Franco Harris, Jack Lambert, and wow, that's a great question. That's a great question. Lynn Swan. I will put Lynn Swan there. No, I will put Stallworth there, not Swan, because Lynn Swan was a very spectacular, um, flashy type of receiver, but Stallworth was the workhorse. So I will put Stallworth there. Yeah, but see, that's kind of difficult because nowadays players don't stay on teams long enough.
I know.
Like, there've been like players that I'm like, he's going to be the best Steeler to ever play, and then he's off to another team. Like, for example, there's Steeler players that are playing in the Super Bowl right now for another team.
Yeah,
And yeah, that's a difficult question. All the people that I would put on Mount Rushmore probably been people who've been Steelers for longer than 6 years.
yeah.
So that's why I think they should be there. Yeah.
Okay, and YTC says he's going with defensive Mount Marshall Moore. He said Lawrence Taylor, Deion Sanders, Ronnie Lott, and Reggie White.
Yeah, he seems he's a defensive minded player person. I see those are all defensive people.
Yeah. Brian Cup says Swan.
Yeah, Lance Swan was good. He was a very good receiver.
Okay, now where was I? If you play football, or you said quarterback, but if you play football for the Steelers, what position would you play?
I would probably want to be the quarterback of the team. I it will be it will be nice to be able, if I was at my peak, and would be able to do the things that I would like to do, because I think Roethlisberger was one of the greatest Steelers to ever play, and he was good because he was able to um, make famous the pump fake. He can hold on to a ball, he can shift defenses with that one hand pump fake, and I think he understood the nuances of defensive and defensive backs, making them plant and shift their weight, and that way he can go the opposite way and make a windowed pass. Um, so I think I would want to do that. I would want to display the the thinking part of picking apart defenses and picking apart defensive backs. So yeah, I will play quarterback.
Okay. Um, did you send a link to TJ?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, he's got the wrong one because he's coming in here trying to get on this part.
Yeah,
Uh, I guess out loud, man. So you know this TJ, right?
I do. I do.
Okay. Hello, TJ. TJ, can you hear me, TJ?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
How you doing? TJ, how you doing? Okay. If you was the GM or owner of the Steelers, what would you do in the draft, free agent draft, and how would you run the team?
For this year's draft, I would definitely consider, because of our salary cap, I would consider getting a defensive person because they have to do a lot to keep Jake. They have to do a lot to keep Watt. And it's been rumored that Highsmith is going to probably leave because we're not going to be able to pay him a lot. So I would definitely focus on the defensive side of the ball. And then there's a lot of speculation that Joey Porter Jr., who, of course, that's the son of a Steeler great Porter, and they're talking about drafting him at cornerback. I would definitely focus on. I think Pickett is going to be okay. So I would focus on, and of course we never have an issue with running back. The running back systems, we can make anyone a running back. So I will focus on the defensive end of the ball, and I will draft you know maybe a defensive end, a corner, or something like that to boost our defense.
Okay. How do you feel about your coach?
I will fire him.
You fire him?
I would fire him. I would have fired him a year ago. I'm one of the rare Pittsburgh Steelers fans that I am a big I'm a big Mike Tomlin fan. I am. I think he's one of the greatest coaches ever. I think he's just not the right fit for the Steelers. We have won Super Bowls based on the old fashioned, like, hard nosed type of playing. And we were never ever flashy. Now we are turning into this team to where one of the things I just don't like about, and I think it has a lot to do with the psyche of the players. That's why we can't keep an Antonio Brown, or we can't keep some of these players, is because we allow them to. Um, it's they're basically running the show. There's the coach isn't really running it, and it's best displayed when we get a sack. Now, keep in mind we get paid millions of dollars to do this our job, and we'll get a sack, and the entire team will run into the end zone and celebrate. There's no touchdown; it's just the sack. And as a coach, as a GM, I would tell my coach I wouldn't allow that. I wouldn't. You don't see that much with the Patriots organization, who's always been a great organization, even if they have talent or not. And I believe he went from being a coach to being their friend, and that's not a strong coach. So I would have fired him a couple of years ago. I, don't- I we have been able to get by because of talent, and he's a great coach when he's coaching talent. But the opposite side of talent is their personalities, and those personalities got to be, kept in check. And the entire team can't be divas. The entire team can't be I want, I want, I want. It's all about me. And he's allowing that to happen, and that's why you see arguments on the sideline. You never really saw arguments along on the sideline with the Steelers until the last couple years, and now they're arguing and stuff. And there's a reason why we don't have very many coaches, because we normally get disciplinary authoritative coaches who will coach the team. Now it seems like Mike Tomlin is sort of adjusting to allow them to do whatever they want. So I would fire him. I wouldn't be popular, but I would fire him. And he's a great coach.
YTC says perfect analogy on Tomlin's coaching and the team's mindset. So he thinks you got great.
Well, thank you. It's not a very popular opinion, but yeah, thank you, YTC.
um, let me see. Okay. How do you feel about my team, the 49ers? Did you ever watch the game 49ers played against the Steelers?
It's two times where I don't watch the Steelers, and that's when they're playing the Niners, and that's when they're playing the Raiders. I for some reason, I I believe I would jinx it if I watch it, and I chose I chose I choose not to watch it. My youngest brother Michael is a 49er fan. And I'm not so much of like I don't like the Patriots. I don't like them. I mean I guess in the sports world you could say I hate them. I don't hate the 49ers. I just don't think that they're all as great historically like people say the Steelers are. You know, you guys got, one less Super Bowl ring than us, but you guys were the powerhouse for a while. So I tried not to watch it because I don't want to jinx it and we lose.
Okay, how how do you feel about this free agency? I didn't put that down, but I thought about that when you. How do you feel about the free agency?
It's crazy, man. It's not just the free agency, but the whole culture of money. Like it's almost as though the the players are now more. I mean, beforehand you had players who loved the sport, and now we're starting to get these players who love money. Who you have people who love the sports and we pay them money, but now we're starting to have people who love money who can play the sport, and it's starting to show. Like their love isn't for the game; their love is for money. I'm one of those who believe that if I set a contract and they pay me 4 million a year for 3 years, after 3 years, okay, I can negotiate my contract. But if I have an all-star year and I'm in the second year of my contract, I can't tell them I'm not going to play because I'm worth more than 4 million because of that. Because you don't, if you don't do well, they still give you your 4 million. But I think that affects the free agency market because in the agency market is not really free if you have players who are holding out because they're in the 2 years left of their contract and they're going to sit out a season unless you pay them their market value, renegotiate their contract. And so that affects, to me, it's like a a cause and effect type of thing where if I'm set to be the next person to sign on, and then all of a sudden say I'm a wide receiver and I'm the number 3 wide receiver, and the number 2 wide receiver decide he wants to hold out in the second year of his 5-year contract, well, teams are now looking at him and not looking at me, and it affect numbers. It affect what I think I should be paid. So in that way, I don't like the free agent market. I don't like, nor do I like how the player side has come to be more dominant than the management side. And I'm not a management person at all. I'm not about the owners and the coaches, but I think when you sign a dotted line, you should honor it. And I think the player side are getting more to, well, I'm going to renegotiate my contract, and everything that I said I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it unless you pay me more money now because more people want to see me and I can sell a bunch of shirts. I can sell a bunch of jerseys. So I think the free agency market is wild. And when you're dealing with millions and millions and millions of dollars, um, the dollar signs get in their eyes and not the love of the game.
Okay. And one more question that I didn't put on here asks, um, how do you feel about the? Did you watch this year for Pro Bowl?
The Pro Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you something, and it's going to just amaze you. I used to watch the Pro Bowl every single year, especially when they were doing it in Hawaii. The it's the Pro Bowl isn't really a game anymore to me. So I haven't watched the last 7 Pro Bowls. I haven't. It's because it's not as interesting as it used to be. And again, it has a lot to do with the free agency market, players afraid of being hurt. It's a lot of things. And then when they play it, it used to be a celebrated thing. It was almost as popular as the NBA All-Star game. But now it's like and I'm not comparing it because of the sex, the genders. It's like a MB, it's like a WNBA like game. Who watches it? And they're not getting very many. To me, they're not getting much interest from its original fan base as they used to. So to answer your question, no, I didn't watch the Pro Bowl because
No.
all the top pros don't really go.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, like Mahomes can't go because he's in the Super Bowl. And you don't get all of the top pros, but then there's some players that opt out of playing. So it's not really a Pro Bowl to me.
Yep. Because yeah, I remember it used to be the game used to be after the Pro Bowl used to be after the Super Bowl,
Right, right.
and it used to be whoever didn't. I think it was, if I'm getting it right, like the coaches that lost, like say that it would have been like Cal and the Bengals coach for the Pro Bowl, the ones that lost the
Mm-hmm.
AFC
Yeah,
championship.
yeah,
They'll be the coach,
yeah. I
and
think I'm sorry, but yeah, I agree with you. I think when it was the Pro Bowl was after the Super Bowl, it was more interesting. I think they now use the Pro Bowl to promote the Super Bowl, and it's not doing a very good job. I just don't. I think that the NFL sells itself, and when they had everybody out there and the season was over, and you knew that these pros still love the game enough to go play this exhibition game with the best that they're in their field, it was very interesting. Now it's just this. Let's get a bunch of good players together and play to get everybody hyped up about the Super Bowl, and it's not working to me.
what do you think about these some of these personal foul penalties now? These penalties that don't,
I don't think they're personal fouls, Corey. I don't think they're all personal fouls. I think if you take the NFL world today, you take the way that they umpire and referee the game today, and you place them in the '80s. I think every play will be like a personal foul play because they're hitting. Now I know we want to be safe. I know they want to be safe, and sometimes one injury can affect an entire industry, sports industry. And unfortunately, when you have people become paralyzed, and then you hear about the CTEs, and they it's almost they're playing powder puff ball to me. They if you just touch somebody the wrong way, and I don't believe in helmet to helmet contact. I don't believe in that at all. But I also don't believe like a person can go to tackle and they're putting their head to go down to where the person with the ball shoulder is, and then that person with the ball put their helmet down, and now the person who was tackling hits helmet to helmet. That's not a personal foul because that's not what they were doing. They weren't trying to
yep,
go helmet to helmet. It just ended up that way, and they have to look at intent, and it's hard to manage intent. It's hard to imagine what a person intended to do. Now, if the Bengals are playing the Steelers and you know that they don't like each other and that happens, that's something different. But it could be the nicest person in the NFL. He goes tackle someone and they put their head down, or something happened that just isn't like a a personal foul. They'll still call it because they want to make sure that they keep the NFL management happy by saying that the game is safe. And it's not becoming safer. People still have CTEs, people still get hurt. It
hmm
hasn't made the NFL safer at all. It just made a whole bunch of unnecessary calls. But it is making the management, it's making the league richer because of the penalties that go with it.
yeah, and they teach us running backs try to get lower than your when you going at these tacklers. Go
Yeah,
down low, get down low. So, what's the defensive player supposed to
yeah.
do? No doubt about that. it just frustrates to see calls like any yell or helmets to helmet or roughing the passer can influence the game outcome or momentum.
Absolutely agree with YTC and Mr. Corona. I absolutely agree with you guys on that. Yeah, it does affect the game. It affects the outcome of the game, and that's unfortunate. It can really affect the outcome of a game, and a game can really affect the outcome of a season, and the season can affect the outcome of if someone goes to the playoffs or not. So these calls are huge. They're huge.
Yep, it makes defense. I know he did it with Eric Armstead. He was going in. He could have got Prescott for safety, but he was trying to think of a way, an angle to come at him to tackle him without getting a personal foul penalty.
And
And ain't Prescott did like this and got up and throw the ball.
right, it's and you said something that's interesting, Corey. When a defender is now instead of back in the day, a defender will just say, "Okay, I'm going to tackle him. I need to stop him. I need to stop him." And you could tell that if somebody's trying to tear your head off. So these defenders aren't those type. They just want to stop them. But now in the psyche of the defender now is, I got to stop him, but I got to make sure I don't do something wrong. I got to make sure I don't hit him the wrong way. And it's hard to play a sport when you're trying not to make a mistake on something. It's hard. They can't naturally play and naturally tackle now because they want to make sure they tackle the way that is befitting, the officials or the NFL, management. They want to make sure that they do it correctly, and that's probably why there's been so many missed tackles, also in the linebackers and secondary, because they're scared of getting fined. They can't just tackle them like they used to.
Mm,
Pretty soon it's going to be flag football. I'm telling you, Corey, it's going
yeah.
to be flag football pretty soon because they're going to keep saying, the quarterback is this and the quarterback is that, and you're hurting people, and the public is now crying out, "We don't want any more hurt people." But you play a game where people get hurt. That's what happens. You don't see boxers. You don't see them telling boxers you can't hit somebody in the head.
Mm.
Boxers still can hit people in the head, and boxing
Yeah.
is far more dangerous than playing football.
Yeah, I hate plus I hate when they get a penalty. The player like the defense, he coming down and make a tackle or something. His hand just grazed the head of the other quarterback, and oh, that's a 15-yard flag.
Yeah, yeah, and especially when the offensive person, and I'm more of an offensive person, they jack up the defenders. Have you seen stiff arms? Some of the
Yeah.
stiff arms can be called as personal fouls. They be jacking those defenders up all the time.
Okay. Have you ever met a Steeler player?
I've never met a Steeler player before. I recently met someone who have um, a autograph, Terry Bradshaw ticket that he had bought back in the 70s, late 70s, and yeah, yeah, I was kind of envious of that. Yeah, I would like to have met. I know he's kind of crazy now, but I
Mm.
would like to have met him. But no, I've never met a Steelers. Not even in the airport. I've never met a Steeler player. I take that back. I'm sorry. Yes, I have. I met my. I just thought about it. One of my friend's son is a assistant coach on the team right now, and I knew him since he was little. His name is Diamond Brewer, and he's one of the coaches on the staff. So, yeah, I have met a Steeler. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. How many Super Bowls have you witnessed?
I've never saw a Super Bowl. I we
I
didn't have
mean,
that kind of money growing up, so
let me
I
ask you
never.
that better. How many little Super Bowls have you witnessed? Have you witnessed all six? Have you ever
Oh yeah,
watched,
you mean watch?
on
Oh yeah,
TV?
everywhere. I watched almost every Super Bowl. Maybe the one. No, I've watched every Super Bowl. Now I may not have watched it completely through. Yeah, I watched every Super Bowl, including that madness that happened with the Seattle, with the Seahawks. That was the craziest thing. I don't mean to shift gears from the Steelers or the Niners, but that was still the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I've known there my grandson was 5 or 6, and he even said, "How come they didn't give the running back the ball instead of
Mhm.
trying to make a slant pass?" So yeah, I watched many Super Bowls, and I've watched every single one that the Steelers won. By the way, just to let you guys know, the Steelers have won more Super Bowls than any other team. Just to let you know,
What about the Patriots?
we're tied. We're tied. So, and the Niners are right up on us. I know.
We still looking for that six. It seems like every year we almost making it, and all of a sudden, boom.
I was rooting for you guys this year. I really was. I was rooting for you. It's
Yeah, I wanted.
amazing how quickly. It's amazing to me how quickly you guys have turned around um, in the last 5 years. You guys. But I also believe that it has a lot to do with like keeping players that are good and not trading them away every year. You know.
That's what thing to free agent messes with you. It keeps you from keeping
Yeah.
in players, and they gone. You can't hardly keep a team intact. It's
Yeah.
like the Rams gambled and spent all their money on players. Now they look like they're gonna be in trouble.
Oh yeah. 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 I think they're in one of the most toughest leagues there is with the with us and I believe that the Bengals have proven to be the best team in the NFL in the last 2 or 3 years because the Bengals were in the Super Bowl last year and they almost made it this year. And they're very strong. And then the Ravens are always strong. Of course, the Steelers are the Steelers, and Cleveland has to contend with that every year. And I wouldn't want to be a Cleveland Brown um, player or a coach because that's a very tough league to play in. At any given time, any one of those other three teams can just smash the Browns, I believe.
Mhm. Okay, who you think is going to win the Super Bowl and why? And what's your score prediction?
I believe that the Philadelphia is going to win, and this is why. I believe that last time I checked, the Chiefs were number one in offense, and Philadelphia was number three. But in defense, Philadelphia is the number one, and I believe if we can, if the game happens to be where the ball is in Mahomes' hand and it's like 40 seconds left and they're behind the 4 points and they need a touchdown, I absolutely believe the Chiefs will win. But I don't think it's going to get to that. I think the Eagles are going to be up by at least 10 points with about a minute left. And Mahomes is not going to be able to do his John Elway like magic. Um, I believe that they're too balanced on both sides of the ball. They're more balanced on both sides of the ball than the Chiefs are. Now, Chiefs are pretty good defensively, but I believe that the Eagles are poised. And I know a lot of people got the Chiefs winning because who the Chiefs are, but I think, and they have similar records, but I believe I believe that the Eagles are going to pull this out. I don't think it's going to be that difficult for them either.
Okay. I'm I'm
Who do you
thinking
think are going to win? Who do you think is
I'm
going to
thinking
win?
I'm thinking the Eagles gonna win.
Yeah,
I want Kansas City to win, but I think the Eagles gonna win because
yeah,
plus with Mahomes' ankle, that defensive line gonna get to him and they gonna sack. They'll
yeah.
sack Mahomes. He ain't gonna be able to pull off his magic stuff, throwing and running and escaping like he used to do.
It's funny you said that about the sacks because someone asked me, it was a pool that asked me if I believe that the Eagles, by the end of the game, would they have more than 5.5 sacks? I'm like, absolutely. I believe they will get more than, I believe they will get 6 sacks by the time the game is over. And I think that's going to be what you said. I think that's going to be the telltale of the Super Bowl is Mahomes is going to be rushed, and he's good under pressure. But it's another thing when you're getting sacked. That's a different type of pressure, and I think that's going to like determine the game.
Um, yeah. So let me see. Anything else? That's it. I think I think of. Okay. Oh, I know. If you could have as your quarterback in their prime at the Steelers, out of Tom Brady and Rodgers, who would you take?
And Tom Brady, you asked me that 1,000 times, and again, I'm not a Tom Brady fan. The dude is just. I watched the documentary on Tom Brady, and Tom Brady is good because number one, he's crazy. He's not afraid to take a hit. He's not, and those are the good quarterbacks. The good quarterbacks are the ones who just not afraid. And they said when they drafted him, if you watch the documentary, he wasn't very strong. Didn't have like the strongest arm in the world, but he just can stay in that pocket and just be a quarterback until the very end of the play. And quarterbacks sometimes are affected by being worried about being hit, and for some reason he didn't, and he ended up being um, a long-lasting quarterback. He's been quarterbacking for the longest, but he's also proven that maybe he does have the arm strength, and maybe he does. So he was a hard worker. I don't believe there's anyone who's ever played. I do believe this that Lawrence may be close to him when it's all said and done. Trevor Lawrence may be close to Tom Brady when it's all said and done. But I believe that Tom Brady, if I can pick anyone to be the quarterback of my team, it would be Tom Brady. I would start with him. If you had to tell me to pick the first person on my team, position one, no matter what the position, Tom Brady would be the first person.
Let's see anything else. Down here right now.
Can I respond to David? What David
Yeah.
said? David said that Kansas City is going to win 34-28. I believe that score is going to be similar. It's going to be how Philadelphia is going to be able to beat Kansas City. If they can be up by more than 10, it's going to be easy. I don't think Kansas City is going to run away with this game. They may not ever get a 10-point lead in the Super Bowl.
If it's possible to give former players, lifelong health care paid by the league and ownership.
I think it should be. I think CT is real. I think if they I think they should do that, and it'll probably make so many players not, because I don't know if you see the trend yet, Corey, but there's a trend of a lot of players retiring at an early age now. Um, Luck was one of them, because they're concerned about their health, and if they know that the the NFL has their back for the rest of their life because they are putting their lives on the line. Maybe a lot of the more of the the good players will stay around. But I think that will be a great idea. If they put more emphasis on that than they do with trying to turn the NFL into a flag football league, I think that'll be more effective.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not gonna. The ownership in the league aren't gonna want to put out money for people like for the rest of their lives. They're not. It's too much.
Okay. Okay, if you was the 49ers GM, would you resign Jimmy G or would you let him go? And what would you do? Would Trey Lance be your starter or would Brock Purdy?
I think 49ers are going through what the NFL is going through. It's a loyalty thing, and there's not very much loyalty like from the management side nor the player side. Now we talked about the players being divas and players not honoring contracts, but the management and coaches are the same way with loyalty. If they were loyal, um, Jimmy G, Jimmy G will be the quarterback, but they're not. Purdy is the man for the team. I think he should lead them. I mean, he's proven he can play. He's a young person. I would definitely go with him and not look back. I will not look back with him. He's another one of those who aren't scared to get hit. I mean, look at him. He's not scared to get hit. The quarterbacks that end up being good are the ones that are not scared, and he doesn't appear to be scared to get hit. Who do you think? Who would you keep?
Well, I would do like I would. Oh, I've been saying this for the longest. Is make it a quarter. If when they come back, make it a quarterback battle.
Make him
See
earn
who
a
can
position. Yeah.
earn a position. Who's proved to me that they the boss. I won't just say, "Oh, here you go, Brock Purdy the keys to my Cadillac." First, you got to prove to me.
So,
You and Trey Lance gonna have a battle.
so if Garoppolo was your quarterback, would he have gotten you as far into the playoffs as Purdy did? And
I
that
don't
should
think
answer your
so.
question.
I don't think
That
so.
that should answer your question. That should answer your question right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it's about. Unfortunately, that's what it's about.
But you know why I was mad at you, Cal? Because I heard rumors that Jimmy G was ready to play. That he got cleared from the doctors to play. And you know it was a business move from him. But if I was the coach or the GM, oh no, man, you playing. If you don't play, I'm taking money away from you. You clear to play because I'm. This is a championship game. This is a championship game to go to Super Bowl. This is not a regular season game where we can afford to lose. No, I am not going in the playoff with Josh Johnson as my backup. You
Hmm.
come in there, you can be you can be the backup to Purdy. But if Purdy get hurt, you going in.
Yeah. But let me ask you this, Corey. If Do you see the 49ers going into the playoffs next year?
As of right now, no.
Okay. Is there a way that you could see the 49ers going to the playoffs next year?
If Trey Lance or Brock Purdy plays well, if they come back from their injuries, you know, sometimes injuries too affects you in your mind.
Oh, it does. It does.
And sometimes players don't come back. I believe let me see what's his name. from the he was drafted by the Eagles, and he got hurt, and that's when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl with Nick Foles. I can't think of his name right now.
But
Audience, help me out.
but
um, and he got hurt after that. He was never the
he
same.
was shell shocked. Yeah, he was shell
Mhm.
shocked. Yeah, that happens. That happens.
So
I
it
just
depends how they come back from his injury.
I think I think personally that the Niners, if they stay on that Purdy train, they'll be good. They'll be good. I believe too, Brian. I believe that they will repeat the playoffs, but I believe that if Garoppolo was the quarterback, that doesn't happen. I just don't believe he can lead them there.
Yeah. Um. Um. Do you have any more? So, audience, do you have any questions? Niners QB was if we make the Super Bowl. Yep. Y'all have any questions y'all want to ask? Brian, David, YTC, and then anybody there. TJ, are you still with us? Can you hear us? TJ? Yes, TJ not with us or something. Maybe he can't hear us. um, okay, here's a question from Brian. Do you believe Pittsburgh will make the playoffs?
I believe that regardless to who the Steelers play, I'm sorry, regardless to who is at the helm of the Steelers, well, I don't believe Tomlin is going anywhere. I believe Tomlin is incapable of missing the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. It's not in his DNA. He's that good of a coach that he will not miss it. I don't believe he will. I don't believe he will miss the Super Bowl again for the next 2 or 3 years, regardless of what he has. He almost made the Super Bowl with the group he had this year. And keep this in mind: he had one of the greatest one of the greatest receivers, and lost him. Had one of the greatest running backs, and lost him, and he was able to put a product out there. We had something crazy that happened to us this year. We had an anemic offense, an offense that could do nothing. It was just like it's sort of like a slugger who seemed to be striking out every game. It was some kind of crazy, mystifying thing that happened, and that hit the Steelers with their offense early. And he still was able to coach through that and almost make us go to the playoffs. I believe the Steelers will always go to the playoffs. I don't ever believe that there will be another time in the near future where we won't be first or second in our league. I believe we will either be first or second. And I think we will make the playoffs. Now, will we go to the Super Bowl? That's something different. I think that has a lot to do with our personnel, whom we draft. And if we can keep players like already Deontay Johnson, who to me dropped a bunch of balls 3 years ago that would have got us further in the playoffs. He's our number one receiver, and I'm not a big fan of his because he just happened to be the receiver that made a bunch of catches this year. But we seem to churn out good running backs and good receivers every year. So we're gonna you'll hear about another Steeler receiver, or hopefully Najee Harris is cool. I think we're definitely gonna go to the playoffs, but Steelers fans aren't we're not happy with just the playoffs. Um we want We want Super Bowl appearances. That's what we want.
Okay. David, hello, David Beniner. I am here just driving. Okay. Be careful driving, listening to us. I hope we say anything and get you mad. Get in the ring. I'm just playing. Do you like Big Ben?
Do I like Big Ben?
Yeah.
Big Ben is one of my most favorite quarterbacks and one of my most favorite people that was in the league. Number one, because he's human. He went through a lot of some personal crisis early in his career, and I think he handled that as a normal person. He didn't handle it the way Antonio Brown would handle it or some of these other players. I think he handled it like he was just like me or you, and that made people like him as a person. And I just think he was a freak of nature to be that tall. Um, and he's not really fast at all, but I think he was strong to be able to pump fake the ball the way he does, all the way to the extension of his throw and still keep it, and then be able to rear it back and throw it again. He used to have a very very strong arm until he got older. And I don't know if you noticed in the last 3 years, all of his plays were dink, dink, dink pass, dink pass, dink pass, and defenses got they became aware of that and they dared him to throw the ball long and he couldn't, and that's why he had to retire. I believe. I like him as a person. I definitely like him as a player, and I'm hoping, because I think he has a great offensive mind. I'm hoping that somewhere along the line that he could be part of that coaching staff.
Okay. Um, David Corona says that's a good talk. That was a good talk. Brian Cook, if Cal was fired, would you want him to be a Pittsburgh coach?
I'm going to tell you guys something. There's only one person that I think can coach the Pittsburgh Steelers to the Super Bowl, and that's Gruden. I believe it's John Gruden is the only one. I believe he's a Pittsburgh Steeler at heart. He's from back east. He's from Ohio. I believe Gruden is the only one that fits the bill. Unfortunately, he's going through um, a cancel culture, which is crazy in itself. And I'm hoping he's able to get back to coaching, but I don't think that I don't think he can handle those players. I believe Gruden can. I don't believe he can.
Okay. Let's see what Brian will say. Just like the Niners, we want Super Bowl champions.
Yeah, because we're all, just think about it. We have 5 and 6 rings. That's what we want. We don't want appearances. We want championships. Yeah.
Yep. David Minaya, what's up, bro? Brian Cook was good. Um, was it true that it was his contract he couldn't ride a motorcycle playing for the Steelers?
Talk about Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think because what happened with, I forget the guy's name who got in the accident in a car, that they start putting those in contracts that, like, jet skis um and motorcycles, quarterbacks weren't able to, they put in the contract they weren't able to ride, they can't go skiing. I believe it was even in somebody, I have to look it up, it was in somebody's contract they couldn't go roller skate because in skating can give you a hamstring pull. So I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt if they had that in his contract.
Okay. Said David Minaya is the GOAT. Brian, I thought I was the GOAT. No. uh, Big Ben had a motorcycle accident.
And that's definitely a reason to put him under contract not to ride a motorcycle.
um, okay, who's the greatest wide receiver? Jerry Rice or Swan?
If Jerry Rice is way, as far as receptions, they're not even in the same class. He's a way better um, receiver than Swan. Way better. I think the closest one to come to Jerry Rice um, is probably maybe Megatron. He was really really good. But Swan was just back in the day. He was just a very very exciting wide receiver to play. But he's not. Jerry Rice went across the middle. He did a lot of things that receivers didn't want to do. Um, and I'm not a Jerry Rice fan, but it's just the truth. He was the best that there ever was.
Who is who was the greatest running back? You think?
Barry Sanders. I hate. I don't. I know people don't like hearing this. OJ Simpson was a very, very good running back. Of course, Jim Brown was a good running back, but as far as being able to be a running back without a line was Barry Sanders. If Barry Sanders played for the Pittsburgh Steelers, he would have records that nobody could break. Barry Sanders had to do a lot, even not having a line. The Detroit Lions weren't known for having an offensive line, and he was able to get out of like tackles that would be behind the line of scrimmage, and then they end up being 10, 15, 20-yard gains. I believe he's the greatest running back to ever play. Bo Jackson, had he not gotten hurt, probably would have been the most powerful running back to ever play. I've seen him run through people. And then, of course, you guys are too young to understand that there was Earl Campbell who used to inflict punishment on people, just run straight through them. We call it trucking today. He was just run through people. But Barry Sanders is the greatest running back I think to ever play.
Brian says Jerry, but Swan is really good.
He was good. Swan was good.
And Brian says, do you think Bradshaw is underrated?
I think Bradshaw, according to NFL fans, is not. I think he's not overrated. I think Bradshaw, according to Bradshaw, now is overrated because Terry Bradshaw is quick to tell you about Terry Bradshaw, but him as a quarterback and the way the NFL viewed him, I think he's underrated. I do believe he's underrated. I agree with that. But I think if you let Bradshaw tell it and you listen to his story, he's quite overrated. And that people sometimes hear him talk, and that makes people not want to really, really be a fan of his. Um, but the way he played, I think he was one of those quarterbacks that wasn't scared to get hurt either. I think he was underrated. I think he was underrated, but not in his. When he talks, he'll make you think that he's overrated. Is what I'm saying. If that makes sense.
Okay, make sure you guys out there hit that like button, that thumbs up button. Oh, 1 minute. I missed. Thank you. I agree. Brian Cuff says, I like Bradshaw.
Yeah, he's just crazy and quirky now. It's sort of, and I just to go make the NBA comparison, like Charles Barkley says a lot of stuff about the NBA to me and I'm a Charles Barkley fan, that he's hypocritical. He says stuff, and Shaquille O'Neal's the same way. Shaquille O'Neal says he's one of the greatest, How can you be one of the greatest and you couldn't make a free throw and you were getting paid millions of dollars to learn how to make free throws and you weren't able to master making free throws? And they get on players nowadays for like missed layups. Shaquille O'Neal missed a whole bunch of layups. Charles Barkley didn't do all the things that he's crying that these NBA players are doing. So I think sometimes sports announcers and the people who do the analysis, especially those who play, they forget how they were when they played. It's not as easy playing. And nowadays, players are faster, stronger, they hit harder. And I think if some of these analysts will remember what it was like in the trenches, they will give these players a little bit more credit. But they're on them all the time.
Okay. TJ, do you have anything to say? You're muted if you're trying to talk and we just can't hear you. You're muted. You got your mic mute. Let me see. I think I can unmute you. Oh, I can't unmute you.
Corey, can I say this? That
Yes.
number one, I truly appreciate you inviting me to your podcast. It was fun. I'm very interested in some of talking with some of the followers that you have out there. Um, I have a basketball trial that is in 40 something minutes, and my phone has been ringing off the hook with
Okay.
yeah. So I'm kind of like rushed now. Um,
Okay.
but I absolutely enjoyed the conversation.
Okay. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me, and thank you all of the 49er fans that are out there. I will definitely be um, in tune to try to get you guys to cross over to the real team, the Steelers, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with being a Steeler fan.
Now we are 49ers.
You guys bleed
Like,
49er red, huh?
yep. Great guess, Brian said.
Thank you, Brian.
All right. Have a good night.
Okay, Corey, thank you. I'm going to have to sign
Thank you
off.
for coming on.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye. Um, TJ left too. Um, would y'all like to come on and do this little hangout, or are you ready for me to end now? Brian, would you like to come on and talk? And let me see. Somebody send me a private message. You're welcome, TJ. Uh, would you like to come on? I'm gonna put the link in there. So if y'all want to come on, you can. I'll put the link in the chat. Let me see. Um. Okay. Here's David Corona. It looked like he cut his hair. Almost didn't recognize him.
You like that haircut, huh?
Yeah, I said I almost didn't recognize you. I said, Is this David
I don't
Crow?
know. It was getting too long, so I have to cut it. So yeah, that was
Yeah.
a good talk, man.
Yep.
Yeah, that guy was yeah, he knows his things.
Yep, he does.
I
So
tell him no, sorry, no way, sorry.
you sure
49
you
is till
don't
I die, man.
you sure you don't want to join the Steelers?
Nah, I don't know.
You know the yellow.
I got a couple of people. My barber's a still a guy.
Nice haircut, Brian said.
Thank you, man.
How about my haircut, Brian?
You don't even have to comb it, or you don't have to do nothing. You just pick it, huh?
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Just sitting here waiting.
Did you hear about John Jay?
I saw some stuff, yeah, on him.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. My prayers was with him.
Huh?
I said my prayers are with him, and I'm gonna miss him for a
Yeah,
while.
me too, man. All right. I just met the guy. He's like pretty cool. Like all these people who I come on this, everybody's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, man, just kicking back, watching your show.
yeah. I got to contact the Seahawks fan tomorrow. See if he's still
Oh
gonna
yeah,
do it. Me and him supposed
yeah,
to do one tomorrow before the Super
yeah,
Bowl. So I don't know. And then I'm
yeah.
gonna have a
Go
post
ahead.
game after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah, man. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be like a 6-point game. So that's what I think.
Yeah,
It's gonna be close. Cause I remember when Patrick Mahomes, when he played us, he was down by 10. You know, and they
yeah,
after that 3rd and 15, they made that long pass to Hill. It was over after that. But they didn't call no flags on Nick Bosa for holding him all the
yeah,
whole game. No flags.
yeah.
You know, no, that was kind of bull, but it is what it is.
I don't think you met him.
Who?
He's another David. His name is David Clark. I was talking to him last night. He's a Cleveland Brown fan, but it
Oh,
was on
okay.
Facebook Messenger. It wasn't live like this. It was a
Right.
Messenger, and he was like, "Tell me, Corey, y'all know y'all wouldn't have won that game, even if Purdy stayed healthy." I said, "I don't know. We probably could have won." I said,
Yeah.
if the referees, if Cal would have challenged that play, that would change the game around.
Yeah.
And if the 49ers stopped beating themselves with penalties, they could have won that game.
What's up, right? CG.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo,
I think
CG.
I think if Brock Purdy will stay healthy, and I think our defense will have been more on top of it. And because after we lost him, it was like 4th-string quarterback is like pretty much over. And plus, like, yeah, I think we give up after Brock Purdy got injured.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Anybody like to hop on here, you can. I'm just doing I just got off doing an interview with a Steelers fan named CEDRIC. He's a great person. I like
Hold on,
him.
I'll be back right now, Corey. Hold on.
Okay. If you'd like to come on, you can. The link is in the chat. How you doing, CG? Having a good day today?
I was live with him earlier. When
Here's
another guy I just subscribed to, I forgot his name, but I just met him today.
here's TRL. Hello, TRL. How you doing?
Good. What's up, man?
What's up?
What's up, TR?
Going on?
TRL?
Yep.
I just got finished interviewing this Seattle fan. Not Seattle. Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, nice. Yep. I was making a video on the Suns adding depth after they got KD, so that's what I was doing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys stacking up now.
Yep.
I forgot to ask him what was his basketball team. Oh, another time I'll get him. So are you gonna watch the Super Bowl tomorrow, TRL, or?
If I'm bored, I'll watch it. I don't really care about the game, to be honest. Yeah, it's two teams I absolutely have no interest in. So if I'm bored, I'll watch it. Then if not, I'll probably just be playing, I don't know, Warzone or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's Big Mark Sports.
Yeah.
That's the guy who I was with earlier.
Okay. Oh, that's what was Brian Cup was saying. Okay.
Yeah.
It was fun. Okay, CG. Anything? Any news on the Cardinals? Any good news for the Cardinals yet, TRL?
Nope. Still waiting on our head coach.
Wait on you, coach.
I think it's gonna be a while, man.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though. If they're waiting until after the Super Bowl, it kind of tells you they could be getting the Chiefs offensive coordinator.
Yep.
Oh
The enemy.
Yeah, I think they are.
I'm just saying, why would you wait until after the Super Bowl if you're not going to hire a coach that's coaching in that game? That's what I'm saying. Like,
I wonder, too. I can't remember what player said. A running back. It was a running back. Said he didn't like enemy because said that he don't know how to talk to his players. I can't think what running back that was. I know who it was. Steelers running back. The dominant. What's his name?
The guy from Alabama.
I don't know what college.
Najee Harris.
Not 90 years. He's old still now.
Oh, old.
He went from there to play Kansas City. He went. Okay, he used to.
Oh, Le'Veon Bell.
Steelers. Yeah, Le'Veon Bell. CG had an awesome interview. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you should go. You should go see that. It's
I gotta go watch the reel. I can't say when I do that. I forget.
Yeah, that was funny. How they were talking.
Yeah, I gotta go watch that.
Two enemies he didn't want to play. It was the Raiders and Pittsburgh. Yeah, for reals.
Yeah. I gotta go rewatch that. Maybe I was doing my show at the same time he was doing his.
Nah, he did it like 4 hours ago.
Oh, I was out.
Yeah.
Right. And usually I can't watch stuff on my phone because my phone the battery goes.
Yeah.
Who wants to coach Kyler Murray if reporters are true?
I feel like he just argued with Cliff Kingsbury because he just wanted him out of there. I don't think it was his attitude or whatever. He just didn't like Kingsbury. That's all I think. That's what I think was the reason why. Because before this year, he didn't show any signs of bad attitude or anything like that.
But Kyrie Murray won't be back for what? How long?
Apparently mid-season, so like week 8, week 9 or something like that.
Damn, that's a long time.
I was like, okay, go get Jimmy G, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Nah, Jimmy G's not going over there. He'd probably go to the Raiders, Jets, or maybe Dolphins. Maybe.
He might go over to Arizona so he could play against the 49ers.
Oh yeah, maybe.
And
Well,
teach them a lesson.
it depends on when we play you. Because like if we play you late when Kyler comes back, that's not really gonna happen.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't think he'll go over there.
I know some players do that. Sometimes they go free agent. They go to a team that knows they're gonna play that team, so they can get there. Say, hey, see, you let me go.
If
If
D'Amico Ryans came to our team instead of the Texans, I could have seen Jimmy G coming to Arizona actually happening.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 8:30 in the morning. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was at breakfast. I took my brother and his wife to breakfast that morning.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I think you should go watch it.
CG.
Jimmy G in Arizona? Nah, I don't think so.
We need someone.
Go get Derek Carr, maybe. I think Derek Carr's gonna go to the Saints.
I think he wants a full-time starting job because if he came to our team, he'd only play for the first 2 months or something.
Yeah,
I don't think that'll happen.
I think he's going to the Saints.
CG, can you send that link of that show?
I could see Derek Carr going to Green Bay for Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah, because I think Rodgers going to the Raiders. I think.
Because Aaron Rodgers gonna leave. I think
he's going to the Raiders. He's going to the Raiders with Adams.
I think it's all talk.
Until
I see them trade him gone, then I say okay. But I don't think Green Bay is ready to trade him.
Yeah, that's true too.
CG, can you send that that link of your show at 8:30 to my messenger? You know what? It's funny. On my phone, the messenger don't let me bring up the videos no more. About to go on my computer and click on it and let it bring it up.
He has some good points too. Like he was a linebacker, number 57 for the 49ers, and he has some good points.
I think he might consider that. Okay. Texans. CG probably talking about Jimmy G gonna go to Texans.
Oh yeah, that might maybe too. Yeah, well, D'Amico.
I still think they're drafting CJ Stroud.
Jimmy G would keep AZ in competition. He talks too much LLL. Enrich me. What do you mean? Okay, maybe I'm not reading it right. Kinks.
WR
means I think he means give him modifier. I think that's what he means.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
That's to me.
Let's see. I guess I gotta go. Let me see. What's the star for? I
What
probably
happened?
I have to go on my YouTube and do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
all talk Green Bay is going to trade him. Yeah, I think so too.
I just don't believe it. You know, this
He
talk was
said
like last
he
season.
said CG said I do it.
Carr might go to the Saints.
Yep.
Yep.
And the Saints quarterback who got injured last year, I think he's going to the Colts, they said.
Okay, hold up.
Who's the quarterback for the Saints was this year, but he got injured? Not
Um,
not number 14 from the was the other guy before he got injured.
Jameis.
Yeah, Jameis Winston. I think he's going to the Colts.
The Colts should consider drafting a quarterback. Don't just try to get all these old guys.
Yeah.
Jimmy G might go to the Raiders, Texans,
Yep. Texans,
Miami,
Miami,
New
New York
York
Jets. Yep. All at Patriots coach and 49ers coaches. CG want to be a
mod. Yeah, I have to go to my YouTube page and make people mods. I don't know how to do it on here. I picked on the thing that's only to mention about doing is removing them or say about turning them into mods.
oh,
Or put them in timeout. That's all it says. Oh, here's my man, my brother, CG Ruthless Niner or Sports.
No, I mean, no, because I can't send the video unless I have a wrench, because it won't let me put it on your channel.
Oh, send it to my messenger. I just had to do it on my computer.
Okay, I could just send you there. I was explaining it like that. That's why I would need a wrench for that one, because
Yeah, I don't know.
oh,
StreamYard won't let me do it.
oh, but for Brian, if Brian can connect it, then I think he can get it on there, because he would just put it onto your comment section. No, that interview was kind of like funny as hell a little bit.
yeah, it was.
that dude had some funny stories, man. Like that dude, like I don't know, it was like
He said the two teams he didn't want to play was the Raiders and the Steelers.
because of the old school battle, yeah, and
Yeah,
he liked the Jack Lambert mostly.
yeah.
I think he modeled his game after Jack Lambert.
How old is that guy now?
I think he's about 68 or 67.
Damn, he still looks young.
No, I
He
mean he's
doesn't.
been retired for years, man. But no, I meant I can't put it on here, and that's what happened because yeah, that's what I meant. Because
Right there, right there.
yep, there you go. Because that's the only way you can get the link in. So I had to have a wrench for this one. But if it was just me sending it on your inbox, I'm more than glad to do that. But
Yeah, this is in mine because I can't even click on it. He won't even let me.
I don't know if I did it right. Let's check, see if it is right. But for I think for Brian, as long as he copies the thing, whatever it is, copy on it, and then you just paste it on there. That's how I do it. Before I didn't know how to do that before. But yeah, that's all I did was get that. I guess he wanted to do the morning, so that was the best way for him to do the show.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I remember you said you were gonna do it my
The
Monday night
morning.
show.
I was gonna do it for a later show, but he called me and said, "Hey, you think it's okay if we do the morning show instead?" I'm like, "All right." I just want to get it over with this interview because the last I guess Thursday he had a busy schedule, and then I was gonna get him on for what is it, Friday, and I guess I forgot because I passed out in sleep, and I'm like, shit. sometimes when I don't set the alarm, I'm fully like dead asleep. Probably because I work too damn much. And then I gave him a call and he said, "Hey, is it okay if we do the morning? I got some stuff to do later on. We can go on for hours for this time being." And then he said, "Hey, let me just get everything set up and we can do it." He's a good guy.
Okay.
He sounds a good guy.
You ever seen that movie? You ever seen that movie North Dallas 40, whatever it was? I think he played in one of those movies.
No, I'm not sure.
You might need to check that. What happened?
Now, I'm going to ask you this question. They all saying this. Everybody's saying this.
What happened?
Do Awesome Kid look like me?
I don't know how he looks like you. I haven't seen what Awesome Kid looks like.
Oh, you ever seen? Yeah, he showed.
Everybody thinks that's Korey's son.
Yeah, they all say Korey's son.
Well, I have never seen. I don't even know what Awesome Kid looks like. So
he has glasses, short hair, kind of a future, almost like. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know where is it in his channel or where? Because I don't know what he looks like.
One time I YTC was doing a show.
He popped his face. He popped his face for a minute.
Yeah, and when I got on there and said, "Oh," and everybody, John Jay and YTC, Awesome Kid, your daddy's here.
I don't know what he looks like.
I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Because I didn't know why I came into. I just came on the show and I was like, Awesome Kid, your daddy's here. I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
He's like, how old is he? He's like 14, 15 years old.
I guess he's still like a kid, still a youngster, but
yeah. And then I'm like, what are y'all talking about? And then I'm like, he said, that's your son. He looked just like you. I'm like, no, he don't. I said, wait a minute. I asked the Awesome Kid, I said, can you please show me what you look like? And he clicked up. I said, oh.
He does, kind of a little bit, huh?
So what stream was it? On YTC stream? Let me go check it out.
It was on, I forgot what was he doing?
I think he was on I think YTC's. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but I mean, I was trying to think what show. What was he doing? What was we watching?
I forgot. It was like
Is it on YTC stream? Because maybe I can find it.
It's on YTC stream, but I'm trying to think of the name of the show he did. Which one it was, you know?
So it was part of the other. Was it yesterday
YTC? Are you in the chat?
Was it yesterday?
No, it was like a couple of weeks back.
Oh, a couple of weeks ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a couple months back. I'm not sure.
Months back? What?
No, week.
Weeks. Yeah, weeks.
Okay, let me look it up right now. I'm gonna go check it out, and then I'll let Korey know if that is his son or not. All right, I'll be right back.
That's funny. What do you think, honest?
No.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I also sent it to your messenger, Korey. Okay, thank you, Brian.
Yeah.
I copy and paste it. Korey was
doing you might be my son, Awesome Kid. He said it too. Oh man.
Now Awesome Kid gonna show up and he say, why y'all keep talking about me?
Yeah, so he could show his face so CG could you know what I mean?
Let me see. So you said all your fans are what? All your family is what?
All my family is Rams fans.
Rams fans. So
my sisters the Raiders. My dad's a Rams. My cousins Rams. Yeah, but most of them are all Rams.
Why didn't you follow your daddy's footsteps?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. My uncle is a 49er fan, so he was gonna take me to a game, but I got in trouble. So it was against the Buccaneers, and I think it was a 99. I think I'm not sure. Was Sapp and all those other guys with the Buccaneers? Yeah, so I took my uncle's team. Rest in peace. He gave me a Steve Young ball too.
Your daddy's still living, right?
Yeah, he's still living.
Okay. Do you
Yeah,
ever?
he's not doing too well, but he's still here. Yeah, he has a liver problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was in a hospital for a while. He came home like a couple days ago.
Do you ever go and watch when the 49ers play the Rams and how
We bet all the time.
they
That's right. I bet all my families when we play. Yeah, hell yeah. So
Yeah. I
I
remember
lost money. I lost money. I won money, and yeah, I was up 300 on that NFC Championship when the Rams won that Super Bowl. I was up 300, lost it all.
oh man.
I was gonna win 600 if I would have won. Yeah.
Do you ever put it in your face? We won a Super Bowl.
They only got 2. We got 5.
Yeah, I mean your dad does. He always say, "Oh well, we got Super Bowl. How long y'all been in?"
I told him it doesn't matter how many trophies you guys got, how many we got. He said that's the past. These the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
And my wife is a Cowboys fan.
Did she watch the game with you, or did y'all?
Nah, she was in the living. Oh, she was in the room laying down. I was in the living.
CG
Yeah.
is back.
Okay.
Can't find it. I don't know which one it is.
Yeah. I don't know which one. I can't remember what was he doing.
I think it was me, you, YTC, John J.
But what was the name of the stream?
But what
I
was
don't
he
know.
watching? I'm trying to think what he was.
Yeah.
Was it the playoff party stream that was 13 days ago or 2 weeks ago?
I think it was like maybe
I think it was a wrestling. He might have been doing a wrestling show.
Oh yeah, the WWE Royal Rumble.
So that's where Awesome Kid was at?
I think so.
I can't tell which one it is, but I guess from your looks, from what you guys are telling me, this is Steve Urkel.
Oh, I know who can show you what he looked like. You can watch my Monday show.
Oh yeah, he was on
Chicago.
Which one was it? Like which one was it? Like weeks ago?
Monday. It was last Monday.
And he showed his face?
No, not Oscar, but Michael had a picture of him.
Yeah.
And Michael put a picture of him up on there. Or was it John Jay that he was on the show?
I think it was Michael. Yeah, I think it was
Michael does that all the time. He does stuff like that.
I think he was on John Jay.
I should take a screenshot of it.
I'm gonna go look it up then.
Yeah.
He was on John Jay's his last one. He gone. What show was that? The NFL Honor Show.
Oh, yeah. The Honor Show. Yeah, exactly. John Jay's. Yeah, John Jay's. Yeah.
Michael was on there and he showed his picture.
Yeah, I was gonna screenshot it too, but yeah. Yeah, I bought my dad a Cooper Cup jersey when they won the championship.
Okay.
I told my dad, if we won the Super Bowl, you better buy me. He said, I already bought you a jersey for Christmas. I said, I want a Super Bowl patch. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'll probably get a Fred Warner Super Bowl patch.
So
Yeah.
I think you already. Do you think we're gonna make the playoffs next year?
I think so. I think we make it. I always have confidence every year we make it. Every year. I
Right
think
now,
so.
I'm a little weary of that.
Little iffy.
Because I don't know who's gonna be the quarterback, how the quarterback gonna be played, and how it comes back
Who's
from
the
the
guys
injuries.
who's the guys we're gonna keep? Who's leaving?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
that's why I have a little doubt. I don't know what.
I never had doubt on my team. I always
CD's
confident.
back.
Oh yeah.
Find it. Still can't find it. I don't see it. I think
He's
the
on.
one that
Go ahead, it's Corey's town.
was it the one where he was talking shit about the Niners.
No, he was on
No,
John Jay's.
he's on John Jay's NFL Honors Show.
Oh, so that's where they showed the face. Okay.
Yeah.
Look
Okay,
at
let me check.
Michael.
So what's the minute mark? So I'll look it up.
It's like a minute, like a couple hours.
Couple
Just-
hours, but where's the mark? Where's the mark where he shows his face? So I can.
I think like in the middle.
Okay, let me try. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, I hope the KC win, man. I got money on the game.
Okay. I can't bet no money. Because they say ain't nobody.
I lost 200 against the Eagles.
See, I'll be like, ain't nobody gonna play harder for my money but me.
Yeah, that's true too. That's what my wife tells me.
Ain't nobody gonna play harder for my money but me.
Yeah.
I remember I almost broke my nose. Cause I never beat my brother? Yeah, I never beat my brother in running. And this time we was in like in a gym. I said, I'm gonna beat you. He like, no. And we made a bet.
You beat him.
I beat him, but I
That's
paid the
right.
price.
I
I ran straight into the wall.
bet.
Stop.
You crashed.
I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop running. I was like, I tried, and I put
You
my hands up
crashed.
like this, but it went bam.
Right? You should have put on the brakes. Yeah.
I tried to put the brakes on, but I was moving too fast.
You running in gravel or cement?
No, it was in the gym.
Oh, in the gym. Yeah, like a basketball court.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I was like,
You crashed to those blue pads.
no, it was a wall.
Oh, the wall. Oh, wow. Damn.
I was moving too fast.
Yeah. I hope he finds it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it had to be on John Jay's because I came in and I started messing with Michael because he's
you were messing with you were moving around. Yeah, it was on John Jay's. Yeah.
Yeah, I know David McKnight, he's driving, so that's why he can't come on.
Yeah.
He might be still in the audience, is not typing, can't because he's probably just listening to us.
Right.
He's going, oh.
Right.
He's rolling. Rolling,
like the Undertaker.
Yeah, song or Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's this song. Rolling, 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 rolling. You know
I'm
what?
rolling, driving. The what's that song called? Ah, forgot his name. I'm rolling, hiding. Something called driving. I forgot.
Yeah, and Brian said I'm cooking with my girls. All right.
He's
Oh,
making cookies.
um, how's the little one? The one that hit her head. How's she's doing, Brian? How's the one that hit her head? Bumped her
How many
head.
how many how many kids he has?
I don't know. I think he might have two.
Two
I'm
two
not.
girls.
I
Yeah,
don't. I'm not
you're not sure.
sure. Don't quote me on that. But if you can, if you don't mind, Brian, how is she doing? I saw the Facebook page that you posted.
We got the Lakers and the Warriors tonight.
Holly is doing good. Okay,
That's cool.
that's good. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm blank right now.
um, I was. I have Lily, Holly, and a baby boy coming next month. Okay.
Oh yeah. So three. He's having two right now and one on the way.
Yep.
That's cool.
Congratulations on that.
Yep. Same here.
I was listening to his radio podcast last night, and they were talking about hmm. They was talking about their running backs. That's why now I'm thinking about the Niners with their running backs, which one that didn't fit our system, and that was he got traded when he got released to he went to the Eagles. What was his name? We
The guy
drafted
who
him in
dropped.
the third round. His CG's back.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see if
can't find it, man.
Okay.
So I don't know which mark it is, but I have to probably look at. You said in the middle, but I looked in there and it doesn't show nothing with him.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what was it between? Like, was it on? I don't know. I can't tell
I,
it. I don't know how he looks like him if I can't see what it looks like.
yeah. You really can't really see what he looks like. It's like just a picture, like all white or yeah. You really yeah exactly. You
The
really can't see it.
YTC one, the YTC stream would probably be more better because at least
yeah.
I'll probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
find one on YTC where he showed himself.
Oh,
I'm
it's
not
awesome.
okay.
It's
It's solid.
awesome kids here. Come in. You know what I mean?
I don't know what he
Awesome.
looks like. I don't know what he looks like because I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, if you go give us see YTC, like I'm not on there yet, and is YTC and John Jay and Awesome Kid, and all of a sudden I pop up, and that's when they start. Corey,
Chloe's son's here.
your daddy's here.
So what time did you think you went to that stream?
That's why I can't remember. That's why I said I'll be bad if a police officer said you gotta give me an alibi where you was at the same time.
I don't know what happened.
I'll be bad at that. Be like, oh, what was I doing that day? What that time?
You were
I
like
gotta say, never mind.
you were like moving around and like doing something, and you were on mute for a minute.
Yeah, that was on during John Jay's. I was on mute because I just
Oh,
walked in. We just walked in from where did I come from?
Yeah, I hope so, Brian. I hope so because Kyle Shannon needs to do what he does best. At least don't mess it up.
He needs. I don't know. He needs to talk to his dad or something.
Because his play calling could be unpredictable.
Yep.
Yeah.
And let's stop giving him excuses, bro. Like he's been having quarterback injuries for a while too. So
Yep.
let's not forget about that.
Oh yeah.
CG, what was that running back we let go and went to the Eagles? But I don't think
Oh, you mean
we
Trey
got
Sermon? Trey
yeah,
Sermon.
Trey Sherman.
That's who
He
I
was
He
like
went to
it,
the
but
he went to the Eagles.
yeah, he's been
Oh man.
inactive. He actually had a couple of snaps and then he just got inactive. I don't know why they never played him since.
Damn. I was worried about him. Like if he was still on the team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was listening to some Raiders talk about one of their running backs and how he was missing holes and stuff. And I said, maybe he's a player like I was thinking of Sherman. I said, maybe he's a player that just don't fit the Raiders system.
who? You mean Josh Jacobs? He's been doing pretty well.
No, not Josh Jacob. Somebody they drafted.
Oh, they drafted that one Georgia running back, right?
Yeah. And they
They
say
thought
he's not.
they thought he was going to be good, and he
Yeah.
never turned out to be.
Yeah. They say, he's missing holes that they're not there. And he just run right into a player and not getting the yardage and stuff. So they were thinking that he might not be the guy. And
So
they
that
think,
running back just doesn't get to the hole. Then he's probably slow on his runs.
and I said, I don't know why the Raiders. I think they should have stuck with their intern coach year last year that took Gruden place. I mean,
Yeah,
he was doing good, kept the team intact, he winning
That's
games.
the guy I was talking about the other night. That guy.
Pasaccio.
Jordan, he scored his first touchdown against the Raiders.
Jordan Mason, yeah.
Jordan Mason.
Jordan Mason, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the coach, as an intern coach for the Rays. Why they went to
With
Daniels?
Pasaccio?
Yeah, I think so. And they should have stuck with him. Let him be the coach because Daniels, I don't know.
So what do you guys think? So what do you think of the Steve Wilkes hire, man? We got him as our DC now.
Yep, I like it. Sounds good.
I don't know too much about. I don't know too much about him.
Well, he's got a good resume when it comes to coaching defensive backs. His defense are always, they blitz 10% more under him. So that means we're going to be able to create pressure a little more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Our secondaries are going to be well coached. They're going to cover better, and the players love to play for this guy.
Yep. And I saw the video.
Yeah, that's a good news there.
It's like having DeMeco Ryans if he was like a little older, but more respected. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess from the Carolina Panthers, they call this guy the Denzel Washington version, but in training day.
Oh, wow.
He's gonna get those boys. What?
Did you watch the Pro Bowl?
Pro Bowl, I didn't even watch it. Didn't even care for it, man. It's not even worth watching. I stopped watching Pro Bowl for quite a while, man.
Yeah, I watched.
Yeah, it's getting sucks.
Dude, like flag football? What is all this competition, bro? It's not even worth watching no more.
Yep. I was
flag football.
I was having a talk with this guy, finished doing an interview with a Steelers fan, and he said the same thing. He's like, back in the 80s, it was you see the pros and
at Hawaii.
They don't even treat it like a real game. They don't really treat it like a real game at all, dude. Like
no, they don't. It's like like basketball.
What's next? They're gonna treat it like the same with the Super Bowl too. You can't touch them. Also, I don't know, man. There's just too many rules and too many damn eras.
Yeah,
I think the NFL is getting soft.
And they're going to start losing more ratings and lose more people. So they probably need to change a little bit of making this game a lot physical, and then let it be where no rigging's allowed either. Get rid of that. Let it be a fair game, or else who
Yeah.
cares about? Dude, I think a lot of this plays a factor. Maybe this Vegas crap is kind of betting. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I was me and him was talking to. We was talking about, you know, that the Super Bowl, I mean the Pro Bowl used to be played after the Super Bowl, so you got the greatest teams, you know, two good teams,
All
a
the
lot
top
of
players.
top players playing, you
But none
know.
of them come to play as hard, man. They don't play hard for this
But
game.
back then they did. Back in the
Yeah,
80s,
when it was
they
worth watching, yeah.
they played hard. They played because you know they didn't do all this crazy stuff like they do now. They play hard. It was watchable. You love to watch it, and it was there. You know, you can see it.
It's just today's football is just lame, bro. You can't even do any physical contact. You can't even touch the quarterback at this point.
No, exactly.
Dude, I don't like the rules, and I don't think it's ever going to change. I think the NFL is just. I think Roger Goodell needs to go. Maybe get a commissioner who can actually make rules to where there's no more soft crap and let it be football. Hey, injuries are going to happen no matter how people look at it.
Yeah, and these
Yep,
players
you're
know
right.
what they signed up for. They know what they signed up for.
They signed up to play, and look what happened. It's unfortunate we got our injury at quarterback, but they treated like Brock Purdy like how he's supposed to be, a regular average quarterback, you know. But you look at the other quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes, they're gonna throw a flag on you. Forget about it.
Yep.
You can't touch those guys. And I don't like that. They need to stop protecting those guys. Let it be a fair rule, man. Let it be football.
Exactly.
Tom Brady ruined the game of football. And I think that's why he's not the GOAT. He's a fraud, bro. He made game a lot softer and a lot stupid. If it wasn't for Tom Brady, the league's already gotten softer, man.
Yep.
You know what else too? In the Pro Bowl, they used to back in the 80s. Oh, whoever lost in the NFC Championship will be the coach will be
In the Super Bowl.
Will be in the Pro Bowl. That's
Oh, they'll be
the Pro Bowl.
Oh,
So
yeah.
They like it would have been Kyle Shanahan would have been the coach of the Pro Bowl.
I could see if they could do that.
Would have been the coach of the Pro Bowl.
The Bengals coaching staff too on the AFC.
The Bengals would have been the AFC's coach. That's how they used to do it.
They don't do it like that no more, man. So it's like they just select by popularity bull crap, man. Mm-hmm. And then they always pick the players who don't even have the most. They try to go with the more popularity vote instead of the actual stats that matter.
Yep.
Like how the hell they vote for Tyler Huntley to be in the freaking Pro Bowl? That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Right.
That's a backup quarterback for the Ravens, and he has 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. Didn't even do much. Only won 2 games and 2 losses. Brock Purdy might as well go to the Pro Bowl too. But wait, my bad. He got injured. Forgot.
Yeah. And look at Goff too. He made it to the Pro Bowl too.
But he actually put up better numbers, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
And why we vote for offensive linemen to be in the Pro Bowl, and they not only play.
Hey, I'm glad that Brendel didn't even go to the Pro Bowl. I'm glad. That's probably the one thing they didn't screw up on is putting that stupid center in the Pro Bowl when he didn't have no business being there. So he was an alternate, I'm assuming, or they probably decided to kick him out.
But they didn't need him when they played the flag football. They didn't need him. The center hiked the ball, and he can't block nobody.
He was on his knees the most of the time.
He stayed on his knees.
Was Brendel playing?
Huh?
Was Brendel playing the Pro Bowl or no?
I don't know who it was, but they wouldn't let you block him. I mean, you couldn't.
You couldn't. No blitz.
Yeah, you could blitz, but you had to do a certain time when you get the blitz. And if
Oh,
you
okay.
blitz, you still couldn't block him. He got a free run at the quarterback. So your quarterback, it could have been Tom Brady because you can't eat or
And,
let him throw the ball real quick.
and part of the Pro Bowl rules is there's no such thing as intentional grounding there, so that's allowed.
Yep.
So like they don't have to worry about that problem because that's a common flag that you see quarterbacks underthrow the players that they don't see on the field. But
Okay.
I don't know. So there's been some reports, man, that Derek Carr might go to the Saints.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
And the Saints quarterback go to the Colts. Winston.
Yeah.
you think he might go to the Colts, Jameis Winston?
Yep.
Man, the Saints are really screwing up shit, man. But I think Derek Carr would probably be good for them because they could win some games. And the NFC South is pretty wide open.
Yep. That's
It's
true
a
too.
It's a trash ass division.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
9-8.
trash.
9-8. The Buccaneers made the playoffs. Come on.
Yeah, they had to give it to Brady, right? They had to give it to Brady for his last year. They say, "Hey,
Yep.
Brady, since you guys suck, we'll get you in the playoffs."
So they could lose the first round to the Cowboys.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Brady, you're gonna lose to the Cowboys. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. That's what it was.
They got
And then
smashed too.
Brady's like saying, "God damn it, it has to be against the team I own."
Yeah, exactly. You see that little him and number 13 on the Buccaneers.
Mike Evans.
Yeah, they made like they're trying to make a joke. Oh, we 6-0 against the Cowboys, and they got the butt whoop.
Oh my God, they got their butts whooped. Brady needs to retire forever, but he's already retired for good now.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I still don't believe it too.
It's like a Brett Favre thing. It's like everybody pulls a Brett Favre.
What do you think are the 49ers going to do about the third string quarterbacks? Do you think they going to get a veteran, or do you think they just going to draft one?
I think we can either draft one in the late rounds and develop them. Check out Jake Hayner, the one from Fresno State. He's solid.
Yeah. Let me see.
I think I'm gonna go eat some dinner right now. You guys have a good night or good evening, and see you Sunday.
All right, man.
All right, man. See you later, man.
All right, see you later, man. I think we'll have to either sign a veteran quarterback for depth wise for competition. Maybe we draft one. But if I'm being honest, maybe drafting a young quarterback in the late rounds is not a bad idea. Like maybe if that Fresno State quarterback slides, Jake Hayner or whatever his name is, he might be a good option to draft if we get him. But I don't think he's gonna be. I think he's there between the third or fourth round, or late round. So we'll see. I don't think drafting one's necessary, but we can get one late round.
That'd be funny. We get another irrelevant quarterback, and he's same thing, good as Purdy. So we have 3 good quarterbacks.
What if he doesn't even get injured? Then what?
Yeah.
I don't think it's the problem. I think it's the way Shanahan doesn't prioritize pass blocking better.
Yep.
Like, why do you keep sticking with McGlinchey if you can't pass block all the time? I mean, he had his moments. There's a couple of games he's looked pretty decent, but you've noticed that he gets beat a lot.
I would love Joe Staley to get him in coaching. Somebody say, "Here, let me show you. Let me show you what you're doing wrong. This is what you need to work on." Joe Staley take him in the off season and say, "Let's work on this."
I don't think it's gonna matter with Joe Staley helping him. He played with him for the last few years.
Yeah.
I don't think he picked anything from him. Because if he did do it, he already learned 2 years under Staley, and Staley just told him what he needed to do, and he just never picked it up. It's either you got it or you don't. And I don't think he has it, man. I think we should draft a tackle or either sign one in free agency at least. Just let Mike McGlinchey go. Get somebody who can run block too, but get it more of a pass blocker also.
Mm-hmm.
There's this one kid we should draft from there's different guys from different colleges that we should definitely look at to play at tackle or just try to figure out a way to retain Colt McKivitz.
What made you not follow your family footsteps, like your dad's footsteps, and like the Cowboys?
Well, maybe not follow the same footsteps as my family.
Yeah, you know your daddy being a Cowboy.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I just never felt like I wanted to be the opposite, man. I wanted to be a little different than everybody else. But my brother actually was a Niners fan before he passed away. Like, I think it all came with my brother, like my two brothers. But most of my family, they were mostly Cowboy fans and mostly in between Raiders, very little. But you mostly had a lot of Cowboys in the family. But I watched a lot of the games. I don't know, something about having my stepfather so upset, man. It just got me into like enjoying football and then seeing how his reaction was about how the Cowboys blew the game and lose to the Niners. And it's like anytime he loses to the Niners, I just have a good day out of it. But I think what got me into the team was just the fact how my family kind of had that reaction of disappointment, how much they hated the Niners and all that stuff. So I thought, I'm gonna be the bad guy then. I'm gonna be the villain. Always live up to the villain mentality. I just never wanted to follow anybody's footsteps. I want to be my own guy.
Yep.
I mean, they don't call back after losing. They just go quiet for a while. They try to call me back like when we lost to the Eagles, bro. And I said, come on, man. You're going to hide? And now you're going to talk shit because we lost? Okay, whatever.
Yep.
And I told him, why are you sucking up to your division? You know the Eagles don't like y'all. And they don't say shit after that. I said, dude, the Eagles don't even claim y'all. They don't even want nothing to do with y'all, dick riding them.
Yep.
A lot of Philadelphia fans even say no dick riding with us, Cowboys.
You know, I know TV companies love the Cowboys.
They love the damn star. That's all they love. But you know what that star is, right? It's a 1-rated channel.
But know why I'm saying that? Because Cowboys, every time they lose, they break their TV. Plus, when they lose to the 49, they break their TVs. So they're probably like, oh, let's have a Cowboy 49 game. Come on. Because we're going to make some money. Because these fans going to break their TV and have to come buy another one.
Did you see those videos where they broke the damn TV?
Yeah.
Why are you breaking your TV? You know that costs a lot of money, you fools.
Yeah, it's not like Jerry Jones going to replace your TV. Oh, since y'all lost, we're going to give you a new TV.
That's not how it works, man. They're stupid. Then they have to save up to get another TV. Yeah. How dumb are they? One thing about me, if my team loses, I'm not breaking a freaking TV, man. I got to pay another fucking $100 or something. Hell no.
Yeah. That's why I said that's why the fans, the TV people, their own TV say, ooh, yeah, here we go. We're going to make some money in Texas with Dallas Cowboys. And we going to make some money.
They're about to make some rip-offs. No, but you know, I don't like how I don't get how you break a TV. You know you're gonna waste another hundreds of dollars for that shit.
Yep.
Why'd you break a TV? So you can be stupid and have to pay another freaking $100 or hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars for another TV, man? You out of your mind? Gotta leave that TV alone, man. That TV is there for you to watch, not to be stupid and break it.
Don't have the other show. Ooh, that wife and her husband ran over her TV, I'll be like, okay, man. You
She thought he was crazy, huh?
I said, I'll be like, you ain't breaking my TV. You might break yours, but don't break mine. I don't care if your team lost. Jesus. Don't go crazy and break my TV.
Then there was one who burned a Dak Prescott jersey.
Yep.
With a Tony Romo jersey. Are you freaking serious? Might as well just burn the other one too.
And them jerseys not cheap either.
Yeah, you might.
Burning your money away.
If you burn your Dak Prescott jersey and you have a Tony Romo jersey, you need to burn that jersey along too, man, because both of them are trash. Like, hey, you can't go wrong with either one, but you would have to burn the Romo jersey too. If you're gonna burn the Dak Prescott, burn the Romo too.
Yep.
That's got to play fair game right there. But yeah, dude, I had that one video where that dude was so pissed off after they lost to the Niners. He punched the TV and said, "I'm tired of losing." Want me to show you that video?
Yeah, I saw it.
Was that video funny?
Yep.
I'm tired of losing.
I like the one too. The guy, he's running around. Yeah. Then all of a sudden,
what an idiot. He's a freaking moron. He's running circles like a freak. Dude, who does that crap? Yeah, I was going to stop for that ice cream, but I guess I don't know if they're coming. Yeah. Oh, they passed by. Fuck. Never mind. I'll probably go to the store later. I was going to go stop at that ice cream and go get me ice cream.
Yeah.
No, but it was funny how some of them get all pissed off, break a freaking TV. But I like how the other guy, like, I thought the video was funny when the guy went circles, like the one you were talking about. He goes around circles, like, yeah, and then he fucking gets pissed later.
Yeah.
Who does that crap? But I think it's funny when the guy had the Romo jersey, but he punches the freaking TV and says, "I'm tired of losing. So I'm tired of losing."
Yeah, I like the one we last year we won, and the girl sitting in the stand like this. She's just staring like this. God.
Was it the one that was crying, like
Yeah.
like yelling and crying like that chick?
Yeah.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, you know which one was kind of funnier the previous year? Cowboy's Face had a good reaction. I don't know if you've seen that one. Cowboy's Face. I talked to him behind the scenes. His video was viral as hell, bro. Want me to show you that video?
How about the
No. I'll show you the one from last year. This is the one from last year where he gets all pissed. Bro, his shit went fucking viral.
Yeah. How did what's his name? Did he come back on your show or call you?
Who?
You viewed him before the game. He was cool, dude. Cute cop with what was his name?
Which one are you talking about? Which one?
You interviewed him before the game. The day before the game.
Oh. Was it from the Niners and Cowboys game?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Simons?
No. He's Cowboy.
Was it Cowboys Corner or was it Akoya Media? Oh, you're talking about the guy from the radio station, right? From 97 what is it, the 95.7 The Game guy? You mean Guru?
No.
Which Cowboy is it, bro? I had a lot of them.
Big what's this? Bluff City. Bluff.
Blood?
Blue. Oh God. I can see him. And I subscribe to his channel too.
Which guy was it? So I had a lot of Cowboy fans on my
Big City
show.
Blue or Blue Bluff City or Bluff.
Oh, I don't know which one you're talking about, man. Okay, I'll look at the name of the guys on my shows that I had that week. Let's see. I had Simon Says, which he was on. Guru had on. Let's see, Cowboys Corner. I was supposed to have Boys for Life, but something happened on the schedule, so something kind of went. I don't know. He hasn't got back to me, so we were supposed to have a show together, but something happened. So I think there's Boys for Life. I talk to Cowboy Space every now and then. Let's see. I don't know any other guys. I mean, there's some big names, but
I can't think of his name, and I was just,
wait, was it Mark Holmes? I don't know.
he's a black guy.
Oh, Blue City, or are you probably referring to the logo?
Blue City.
Yeah, tell me which one it is, bro. I had a lot of guess.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are you talking about the one where I tell you to like check out his channel or something?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Trying to remember which one it is, but I remember one of them came on my comments. Duke Bothers, that's another guy. Let's see, Duke Bothers. Alex Prime Sports is a Cowboys fan.
And this Cowboy fan, he said he predicted that the 49ers gonna win. He didn't say his team is gonna win. He said in an interview with him, he told you, oh, the 49ers gonna win this one. He said only way, because he was talking about Prescott likes to roll to his left. And
I think that's I think that's Cowboys Corner. I think you're talking about Cowboys Corner, but I think no. Actually, Simon said that. Can't remember which one you're talking about, but I think I know which one you're talking. Like he's not like too optimistic.
Yeah, he wasn't. I'm like, I thought he was gonna pick his team, but he's like, nah, I think the 49ers gonna win this game. He's like, because y'all defense. He kept on saying, every time we say defense, he'd say, Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa is
you're talking about Guru. That's the one from 95.7 The Game. He's not too optimistic about his Cowboys, bro. You know which one I'm talking about? The one that was on his car, right? The one that was like on the phone on the car, right? For like 30 minutes or something on my show. Yeah, it has to be Guru, dude. He doesn't have a channel. He goes on 95.7 The Game or something. Simon says he's like the closest to like a optimistic fan, but not too delusional like most of them are. But he's kind of more realistic about the Cowboys. Cowboys Corner thinks differently, but he's more about optimistic too. Akoya Media seems too homerish, but I can't think of the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I have to go to my list. I subscribe to him.
It's hard for me to even think which one it is. Man, dude, that's like so many guesses I had over the years.
Yep.
Like, trying to think which one it is. I think Duke Bothers had some optimistic faith. I think he said that if he plays the Niners, he thinks they're done. And he was right about that one.
He was a dark-skinned guy.
Dark-skinned guy. Sano Koya Media, that dude was too homerish. Guru, that's the closest one. Guru. Was he the one kind of like talking kind of funny, but kind of like being realistic about it?
So I had to go check my
Because that's the one I had.
I subscribe to. I don't know if I could do it.
Tell me which channel it is, and maybe I know which one you're talking about. Because I don't know which one you're subscribed to. Because you said there's that Cowboy fan. Maybe I promoted this channel.
Yeah, this guy was a guest of yours. He's your guest. I was listening. and I typed in some messages, I asked some questions, and then also so let me go subscribe to this channel. And I went there.
Can you show me like so? So it was probably before the week, right?
Yeah.
Man, I forget which one it is, but look into your subscribed ones and see which ones you got. Maybe I'll get an idea who it is. Dude, I have so many guesses. It's hard for me to keep track of everybody. I talk to a lot of them. I can get any Cowboys fan. I can get any Eagles fans on my show, bro. So I got people I know.
Let me see. Okay. I was worried about it. This is gonna take video. If I go to my YouTube channel. Come on. Computer. Hurry up.
So he was more realistic, right?
Yeah, he was more realistic.
I would think Simus would be the one. But he didn't show his face, right?
No, he showed his face. This guy. He
Okay.
showed his face.
Well, I'm pretty sure you have your sub numbers on which ones you subscribe to. You can check which ones you're sub to. Just search up his name and see which one it is. So he's a black one. Okay, I got it. But which one? Is it Simus? He didn't show his face. Is it Guru? I was supposed to get Boys for Life, but
it's taking so long.
I don't know which one it is, man. I know Simus is like he doesn't like showing his face much often unless he needs to, but so it depends on which one you're talking about. But okay.
Yeah. I'm trying
Wasn't
to
it
my
that?
computer. My computer's taking a
Slow web? That sucks, man. I don't know which one you're referring to, but man, how many damn Cowboy fans I had on my show that week?
come on.
I must have been on one of their shows. They couldn't be on my show.
My computer's taking a long time to bring things up.
It's telling you, Corey, get off the stream and watch, and then go check it out later. Hey, how old is your laptop? Like older, like 20 years old? Now I'm just playing.
It's old. Oh, let me see.
Yeah, it's old, bro. I used to get a lot of old technology. Like this laptop I had, dude, it's only about a few years old or something. But it's been acting kind of weird.
Let me see who's. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
you can.
looking at all my people I subscribe to.
You check them out, then you know which one. Well, you said you subscribed to that Cowboy fan, so he must have been on my show like not long ago. My history with the ones I've collaborated who are Cowboy fans was Simus Says, but he doesn't show his face as much because I know what he looks like for real. They call him the Suge Knights. He's a real OG guy.
Oh, here it is. Bluff City Cowboys.
Bluff?
Yeah.
Was it Bluff City? Let me check it out. I'll be right back. So it's Bluff City Cowboys?
Yeah.
Let me check it out.
Oh, David Corona came back.
Hey, I found it. The picture. It was a minute and 21. The minute and 21 and 44 seconds. Awesome kid picture.
On John Jay's?
On John Jay's.
Okay, CG left for a minute, huh?
Yeah. I tell him right now. Yeah, I just look. I just ate right now. I was trying to look for it and I found it. Hopefully my phone won't die.
Yeah, you want to go find some. Just hear you coming back.
Yeah, I was hearing you guys. I was eating.
Nah, I never collaborated with him. I think you're referring to Jay and the Bay. That because I looked up Bluff
Oh,
City.
that's who it was. I'm sorry. You're right.
I don't know why. I wish I can go back with Jay and the Bay, but he put me on his block because I don't know why.
Hey,
But
CG, go on John Jay's on it's a minute and 21 and 44 seconds. Awesome kids on the picture. I just found it right now.
okay. Well, Corey, see, I don't know who Bluff City Cowboys is, but I have see, if you look at my past guys like Boys for Life, I got on Cowboys Corner. I talk to sometimes. Simon Says is another guy, and then I just had Groover on like a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Remember the guy from 95?
I had the wrong person.
You think I'm Jay in the bag? What's
I don't know.
good? That's what you think I am. What am I?
A minute and 21, 44 seconds.
All right, hey Corey. So what's good, man? I guess I am Jay in the bag.
You know,
Okay, I'll be right back, man.
I'll be
So it's a minute. So it's 1 hour and 21 minutes, right?
In 44 seconds. Yep.
Okay, I'll get to it.
All right, you see his son right now.
Hey, my son.
Oh shit. Hopefully he comes back. Hopefully he comes back quick because my phone's like, I don't even got a charger over here, man. It's on like 25%. Yeah, I was looking for it when I was eating. I said, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna go look for it." I found it. Yep.
Say, don't you want to go break your TV?
Oh hell no. I know. I was hearing you guys. I don't want to be. My wife will get mad at me if I break my TV. No, I'm not wasting my money on break it and have to buy another one. Oh, with that.
Don't you want the TV land to love you?
No. It might break my hand. Yep. Yeah. Hopefully we go to Super Bowl next year, man. It's in Vegas.
Yeah.
I think Ice Cube will do the halftime show next year, maybe. Because he's a big Raider fan.
Yeah. But well, the Raiders gotta make. He probably won't because probably like mad the Raiders didn't make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
I don't know how long it's gonna take the Raiders to get back to where they supposed to be. I don't know if Daniel's gonna be the answer for them.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, he might as well go back with the Patriots. Let's see what he says.
He came back yet. Man, I went on longer than I was thinking I was gonna go on. Well, I was planning on doing the interview and then cut off, but I said, nah, I'll just keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was both of you guys had a good talk. It was awesome. Oh, man, I got 18%.
Yeah. See, you should have a charger by you where you sit.
I know. I'm in the living room right now. That's why.
Like I'm gonna order me another one for my bed. So when I'm laying in bed.
Oh yeah, I got one of those big cord long ones. When I could lay down, I could be listening to my phone. But I'm in the living room right now.
Yeah, I have one right now that's long enough. It's on my right by my computer.
Yeah.
Then I have another one that's over there by my bed. So when I sleep at night, I can put it on there and don't have to worry
Yep.
charging up.
Yep.
Doom, 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 doom,
Let's see.
doom.
Let's see what he says. 1 minute and 21:44 seconds. Are we Steve Yorker? What CG say?
Mhm. See, you know what he could do? I'm gonna mention next time I see him. Say he
Ooh.
could do like this. Also, kid, he could do like this. If you want to see what I look like, if you get me up to, I don't know how many subscribers he has right now, but if you get me up to 1,000 subscribers, I will show my face.
I'm not going to his channel. He's not even a 49er fan. He's a Cardinal fan.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm subscribed to almost a whole bunch of people's channels. They not even.
Yeah.
I'm subscribed to Rudy's, and he's a Ram fan.
Yeah.
Noah, Seattle fan. Noah Cam, Seattle fan. CZA Smith, Saints fan. Um, Rams house.
That's our house. That's our house.
And
That's our second house.
Jake Ellen, and then CG he was a Ram fan. Was on the NFC West, but Pelton I subscribed to him, but there was another Rams fan I'm subscribed to. He was on the NFC West. Well, no, he
Yeah.
never made it. He was when they do NFC West, they use channel. Who channel would it be on? When they went to do the NFC West on one channel, he left because he had to do some TV.
Right.
Make sure I had up to 14 people in here, 15, but I only got 6 likes.
Oh, that's messed up.
But that's me too. I forget to say, hit that thumbs up button.
Yeah. 17%.
If when CG come back and say I might be in it by then.
Oh, okay.
God, I'm tired now. I've been on
Yeah.
here for 2 hours, 3 hours now.
Yep.
2 hours.
2
Over 2
hours and
hours.
33 minutes.
Yep.
Trying to kick back and relax.
Damon Lee. Remember when we lost $2, 93 titles game? That team had dog to win 94. This group
That's the past. That's the
is
past.
entitlement.
I bet any Cowboy fan $100 the 49ers will win a Super Bowl before the Cowboys.
So you bold to bet. I don't make that kind of bets. But I don't think I have any Cowboy fans.
I got 2 cousins. Cousin and brother-in-law. He's a Cowboy fan. Who else? Couple homies. 1, 2, 3. Probably like 5, 6. A lot of Raider fans for sure. Hope he's on the right stream.
That's not the point, David. The past teaches about past mistakes and to avoid.
It's all right, man.
Damian Lee, do you believe the 49ers going to make the playoffs next season?
He's a Cowboys fan, no?
Who, Damian Lee?
Yeah.
No, I think he's a 49er fan.
Oh, 49ers. Yeah, I'm a 49ers fan too.
I think he's a 49er, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong.
I think he's a Cowboy.
He said yes.
Yes,
Damian
on
Lee,
what?
you're a 49er fan, right? Because I know I always see you in Niner sickness and
Let's see what he says.
Niner
Yep.
fan since 1979.
That's right. So. That's right.
Because I remember he's always in the 49ers channels. Jay and the Bay.
I've been a 49er since '86.
I've been a Niner fan since '82.
Yep.
Yeah, I always see him. He's like Brian. Almost all of Brian. Well, he's in everybody's.
Yeah.
Chat. He be in everybody's chats. You can find him.
He's probably looking at the picture real good, zooming in.
Yeah.
Oh,
gotta wait for CG to come back.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm all talked out.
Yeah, we speak on speeches. We got nothing to say no more. Dun, dun, dun.
So, Lee, who do you think should be our quarterback next season? How would you do it?
I think let them batter out. You know what I mean? Whoever wins the job wins it.
Yeah.
My honest opinion about Trey Lance, like, I don't think he's ready. I don't think so.
Okay, CG is back.
All right.
I didn't see the picture. It just shows like the part where Corey has like awesome kids senior or whatever.
Going to run and grab a beer, Corey.
Okay.
You didn't see it?
No, like you said at the 121 part, but I didn't see nothing there. It didn't even show it. It just showed like
It's on
like
Michael's face.
Oh, you were talking Michael stream. I thought you were talking John Jay shit.
No, he's on John Shay's show.
It was on John Jay's, but it was Michael's picture.
Michael showed the picture.
Yeah,
well, what mark is it? Which mark? You said 120 something, right? Or is it a little higher?
No, 121.44.
121.44. How come it didn't show nothing?
I don't know. I just seen it right now.
Okay, so 121.44. Okay.
Yep.
Let me try again.
All right. You went too fast. This is funny. Oh man. Who's your baseball team? You got a baseball team?
No. I don't watch baseball.
You don't watch it?
Only thing I do is like if the baseball in the World Series, then I say if it's the A's or the Giants. I like the Giants and the A's, both of them.
Oh, okay.
In baseball. But you know, I don't go like I go for 49.
You don't go out of your way to go watch it.
Not like
okay.
I gotta watch baseball. I gotta watch the Giants, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a Dodger fan. National League and American League Angels. I'm trying to get Mike Trout's autograph, but that guy's hard to get.
Hmm.
I got a couple autographs in 1999, almost the whole team for the Angels. I said 2 guys. Need Darren Erstand and Char Glass. Never got those guys.
Dude, he might didn't hear my question because he probably gone. I'm down to one viewer. Somebody, I don't know who it is.
Oh,
Probably Bryant listening to the background while he's cooking.
drink some beers. What kind of beer you drink?
For me,
Yeah.
I don't drink beers.
Oh,
I couldn't if I wanted to
yeah.
because of my health.
Yeah. What happened to your health?
You know, I'm on dialysis. My kidneys
Oh,
are bad,
oh man, that sucks.
and I have 2 kinds of cancers.
Oh man, that sucks.
I have
My mom had
prostate cancer
brain cancer before she passed away.
and lip node cancer. Here's CG.
Let's see, he found it.
He found it.
No, I didn't find it, man. It just keeps
Okay.
showing the part where they're just talking about how Michael's going to Stone Cold Stunner all the Niner Empires, and it just doesn't really show nothing. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't see the picture.
Oh, you don't?
I don't know which one you were going to. Maybe I don't know which one you referred to because I looked at it and it didn't show it.
It was the honor award where everybody like coach of the year.
Yeah, I didn't. But how long does that go into? Like, does it go up to the 1 minute and 21 second? I mean, what is it?
I
An
stopped
hour
it right there. I stopped it at 121 and I paused it so I could know the time.
but it doesn't show it. I don't see it.
Yeah.
All I seen from that part was when Michael said he was going to stunner all the Niner Empire.
Oh, yeah.
Because he does it like this. You know how we show our profile picture.
Yeah, it doesn't show it.
You know,
Like on
this.
Michael, like you don't see it on Michael, but Awesome Kid's talking about that he's going to make a game.
Yeah, it's like Korey's like that.
He said he was going to.
Go ahead.
He said he was like from Awesome Kid. He said he was going to make he was going to create a WWE version to where he could beat up TRL. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And then I guess TOP was hyping on Michael and said he's going to stunner all 3 of us.
Yeah, right. We do a 3D on him.
Oh man, get the tables.
All right.
How about we get the tables and get him a 3D on Michael, man, so he can get the tables, and then we can say what's up?
The Dudley Boys. The tables, ladders, and chairs.
Yeah, dude. I don't know which one. I don't know which one we're looking for, but I looked at it and it didn't even show the picture. It only showed Michael's actual picture of himself.
Yeah.
I think you might have looked at the wrong one. I don't know. Maybe it's just
he goes back and forth. He looks. He'll blink off. He'll go. Poof, he'll bring it up.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Kid, and then he'll blink back into his own picture.
I didn't see that part. Did he really went quick? Because I looked it up and it didn't show nothing. It just showed the part where maybe John Jay blocked it.
Nah, I just seen it right now. That's why I came back on.
So it's 1 minute and 20. So it's an hour 21.
That's when I stopped it.
44 seconds.
Yep,
yeah.
a minute and 21 seconds.
I don't know. It's not that I'm blind or nothing. I can see whatever I can see. It's just I don't see where it showed the picture. But the point is, we'll probably find out at some point. I can't say because I haven't seen the guy what he looks like.
Yeah.
I guess you can just call him Steve Urkel.
Right?
Steve Urkel.
He's a Cardinal fan, so that's why.
Also, kid, if you're in here, come on.
I already said that earlier.
Awesome kid ain't coming. He's gonna play. He's gonna play his video game and go make a. He's gonna create TRL and then he's gonna have himself beat him up. And that's it. I don't know why he keeps picking on him. Why does he pick on his own fan base?
Well, him and on YTC, him and TRL got into it because Awesome Kid came on the channel and he was talking about Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah.
And TRL came on and said, how can you be a Cardinal fan and you talking like this? And da 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 da. And they going back and forth. So TRL said, I'm pulling your fan card. You're not an Arizona fan no more. I'm pulling your card.
Wow. Damn. Awesome Kid's pissed. So he's gonna create a video game. He's gonna make TRL. He's gonna kick his. Oh, so I get it. So he kicked out of the fan card, I guess.
So they were going back and forth.
TRL is from AZ, so he kind of has his own way of saying it.
Yeah.
Mike does it all. Mike has his own thing going on with his channel, so it's like Mike's very popular.
Yeah. I want to. Which TRL was in here, he'll tell you. He probably even know the picture. You know what? Probably took the picture.
He probably has it.
The TRL?
Yeah. He was here earlier. We should have asked him.
Oh man, too late now.
Yeah.
Hey, but Corey, you could have just screenshot that shit and take a picture of it and put it as your saving and say, my son.
What's your number? I screenshot it right now.
No, but a picture of it is on there. I mean, he should be able to screenshot it next time. Next time, you can just take a picture of it.
Yeah.
Just to make it funny.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, but that Dan Buds interview is gonna be like almost like 90 minutes of that. It went like almost 90 minutes, man.
Okay.
That dude talks too much. He talks too much.
It was almost like 2 hours.
Yeah, but that dude talks too much. Like you know it's a good interview when the guy goes on forever, right?
Yep.
Now that guy's got some good stories, bro.
Yeah, he does.
And he likes he has the connection with the Hispanics, bro. He kind of considers himself one because he eats all the food, like the Mexican food.
Oh shit!
I don't know if you saw that interview where he said he kind of considers himself as Mexican, in a way.
No,
because he said he was like he grew up around them, so he was always, and he always ate the food.
CD, do you think we're gonna get another running back?
How many running backs do we need?
Because you know, people. I'm like thinking about
if I click off, my phone die. I got like 5%.
Okay, that's fine. Maybe we can end the stream if you want, or unless Corey wants to keep it going.
No, I'm ready. I've been on here for
2 hours.
Yeah, let's end it, man. Why not?
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for coming on.
Yep. Thank you. All right, see you later.
See you later. Thank you, Damian Lee, Brian Cook, CG. Who else? YTC. Saw you. David McNiner and David Corona. Thank you all for coming on. And thank you, Cedric. And thank you, TJ. Even though you didn't talk much. Stay there quiet in the background. Thank everybody that came in. Thank you for the people that came in. And I wish y'all would hit that like button. I forgot to say, hit that like button so I can get more likes. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to be doing it with a Seahawks fan. I gotta contact him, see if he's still gonna do it. And then also after the Super Bowl, I'm supposed to have a post-game show. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. Have a good night. See you later. Enjoy.